a beautiful sunny morning here at Newbury, where Nicky Henderson, our ambassador, has just brought a few of his horses to just have a little canter, a bit of work around the course. And the horse behind us is, of course, doesn't need any introduction, Nicky, Jonbon. He works with Lulamba. They both look to be good. What were your thoughts after that
Yeah,
work?
good. Well, it's not race day, but it's part of the way of getting to race day, which isn't that far away. You know, they're starting to wind up now. You know, he's got 3 weeks until the Slur at Cheltenham, which is his usual starting place. We're not quite sure where Lulamba's going to start yet, but we'll see. But they enjoyed themselves. Nico was very happy with him. No, I think we're exactly where we want to be. Bearing in mind the Slur is 3 weeks before the Tingle Creek, so you know we've used it as the stepping stone before, and we've got 3 weeks in between. So you won't be 100% for the. You know, you wouldn't. It takes plenty of work. He's a hardy boy, but he seems in very good form.
Yeah, you say he takes a bit of work, but he's looking pretty trim now. I know he's obviously been clipped as well.
His
but
weight
he looks
is exactly where he was this time last year, so we reckon we're on schedule.
Just seems you can do much more with him now, can't you? Like, 2 years ago, would you have thought that you could bring him out here with all this going on?
The first time we take him anywhere, he will sweat a lot. And I mean, in the past, his first expedition of the year would be literally go to the racecourse, walk once around the paddock and go home, and he'd drip. He had a good sweat on his way here this morning, and he knew what was happening. He does now, as you can see. I'm just trying to get him to relax, to unwind a tad. He might do. I'm just hoping he might get down and have a roll, which is what he normally does straight after his work, but there's too much going on here at the moment for him.
Okay, well, Jonbon's just gone back into the stable, but we'll just go through a few of the other horses that did gallop this morning, Nicky. We saw Jonbon work with Lulamba. I know you said you're still very much up in the air about where he might go this season, but from a fitness point of view, and I suppose a mental point of view with him as well, is he where you want him?
I just said so. Jonbon, we know exactly where he's going. We've got 3 weeks. Lulamba will have a little bit more than that. Which depends which way we go. If he's going to have a run over hurdles, we could easily go to France, actually, his first run. But he's jumped fences and he's been very good. I think there's 50-50. Might get chasing.
I must admit, when I just saw him there in the stable yard, he is a lot bigger than I remember. He seems like he's filled out a lot over the summer. Yeah. When do you think that decision will have to be made? Because, as you said, we are getting closer to the crux of the season.
But I mean, you know, we haven't even got the ground yet. We can't touch grass at home. He's schooled over fences on our carpet schooling ground, but they want to get onto grass, and then we can have a look-see properly.
Okay, we saw That's Nice and Lucky Place work as well. Again, both looked in good shape. You pleased with them?
Lucky Place has done plenty. So That's Nice, to be fair. She had a good blow. But no, everything right. They're both going over fences. Again, there'd be 3 weeks off a run, but perfect timing to go and do something like this. And when you get the opportunity to do this on ground, that's beautiful. On a nice morning like this, you can't. It's wonderful. Yeah.
And the second group of four was Excello, Dodgy the Great, JINGKO Blue, and Ginny's Destiny. Nick of the Boinger was on Ginny's Destiny. Ginny's Destiny looked like he might have just come on a little bit for that. What do you think?
Oh, he'll come on a ton. Yeah, I mean, we know what are the most forward of those ones. I'm not going to go into the whys and wherefores exactly what they've all been doing. But, yeah, he'd probably be, you know, they're coming along. I know Excello's going to go up there to Aintree in 3 weeks is the plan. Ginny's now we can sit down and make a plan. I think he's given us an idea.
Okay, and a quick mention for the other two as well.
Dodgy, he was good. He'd probably be the straightest of them. Now, I have actually, since that, put him in that condition hurdle at Wetherby on Saturday. I'm not saying he's going to run, but you know, just walking back here, he cleared straight away, and he worked very nicely. I was thinking more like the one at Newbury here, but there is a race there at Wetherby on Saturday. Might be a bit. He just found that very easy today.
And I just had a quick chat with Paul O'Brien, who was aboard JINGKO Blue, and of that quartet, he looked to be travelling the strongest.
And he'd be the grossest, if you like. Yeah, he's enjoyed himself. He needs plenty. He's a big horse, and he's a big, strong horse. I mean, I hope he could just build on what happened last year. If he can just get his jumping straightened out a little bit. Well, he has had a bit of back surgery, so I'm hoping that'll help.
You just touched on how it's great that you can get the horses here for an away day on a non-race day. Worcester did it last week as well. I know you took a few there as well. Joyous, I think, and Jericho Repine's got over a few fences. Again, that must be an integral part of getting them fit and getting them ready to go. I must be pleased that you've got that opportunity to do that.
Oh, it's lovely. I mean, what more could you want to come to Newbury on a morning like this and see nice horses? You know, you can see loads of trainers have bought loads of I suspect they're bringing their A teams. I don't know. I don't know what everybody else has got. We certainly bought some of. I'd like to go home and bring another 10, but I better not ask that.
Just quickly before we let you go, obviously entries day today for the weekend. You mentioned Doddy may go up to Wetherby or be given entry. Ascot also this Saturday. Can you give us a few names that may likely be entered at, if not running?
Well, the plan was something like Akimos is in a handicap hurdle. You'd probably like to run. There's a novice handicap chase, horse called Don't Tell Sue. Could possibly go there. Baloo will be in the 3-mile chase. There's a bumper. I'd hope we'd sort of start to get a bit busy this weekend.